Ah, yes, this level. From what I remember, this is a pretty universally hated level. Just kind of gimmicky. So, not to start too negative, but, you know, I guess we have to be honest with ourselves, right? Um, just these little bits where we have to wait for the lights to turn on and off. Why did I do that? Um, I guess since this is still the same play session as last time, I think if you've been keeping a close eye between every play session, the pyramids have been changing, having their eyes change, which is interesting. So I think we had one where they had no eyes. I think one of them they had one big eye. I killed myself. And now they have one big red glowing eye. Um, I will have to, if I didn't already like point out all the different possibilities when going back in the editing room, I will point them out here, and I might just do it again anyway, because there's a lot of varieties for the pyramids, a lot of cool ones. Also kind of creepy too. So Pikachu died a little early, so let's give him another shot. Although it's a little bit weird, you would think that would be like a good 2v2 situation, but no, we're just gonna do a 1v2. With Dark Samus? I know it's not Dark Samus, it's more Subspace Shadow Bug Samus. Oh yeah, they ran into each other, and I'm gonna try and stall this out. That's always an interesting mechanic that I kind of forgot was in Brawl. People getting launched and like that launching power being used to knock back other foes. I think it's a very interesting mechanic that never really came back. It's kind of like throwing in Ultimate and how the throw can hurt other people. It's super interesting. I don't know. I know people really didn't like the mechanics of Brawl that much, but I just appreciate that throughout every Smash game, the mechanics have been pretty different in each. So anyone can really find the game that best suits them, whatever that may be. Rather than it being the same game with the same feel every single time. And you know, there's validity to games like that, but I'm happy that Smash has been unique all these years. Oh, wait, this isn't Smash 4 Ultimate Samus. Like, I did the stun laser and then tried to do up B as in, like, the jet boot kick. I love that combo. I don't like Zero Suit Samus, or how she plays. Or I just don't like how she plays, but I always like that combo. These guys are bulky. Oh, come on. Is the knockback gonna kill your friend there? What the fuck? That dunks? Excuse me? I clearly don't know this game well enough. That's wild. You gonna shoot? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, they're really holding on. That was beautifully in sync. Here we go. And one last hit. Nope. I guess we're just gonna be toying with them for a little bit longer. I was trying to be fancy and show off my Smash skills, but whatever. And what an introduction. We're gonna go with Samus. With her suit on, she is now a completely different character. It plays very differently. And you may have seen that because, you know, we just fought clones of the suited up Samus just a second ago. But the Samus is a lot slower, bulkier, but a lot more projectile heavy and zoner centric. Come on. There we go. But yeah, this is going to be a little bit of annoying. We have to kind of hit these buttons to keep them in a certain area, and I might just get crushed there. Come on, make it! Yeah, we don't even need to play by your rules. Perfect. I miss mid-air charging. We're gonna keep on going up. This area is a little bit of a maze, where we're gonna be hitting buttons and trying to. Ooh. Yeah, we're out. We're gonna be hitting buttons and traveling on these little cart things. And we have to get to the end. Oh, come on, give me that Franklin badge. What the fuck? Did it try to shoot the lances? I don't know. But the Franklin badge, it reflects any projectile. Oh, nice save. I don't remember that door being there. Let's look at it. Never mind. Maybe not. Stupid little waddle is incredible. These things are going to be moving fast, so we gotta stay vigilant. Luckily, we can't jump off the top of the screen, like in Smash 64. Oh, one thing I watched recently, Sakurai's YouTube channel, where he talks about his various game projects. In depth, like their proposal, their development. It's a super awesome channel. I recommend that you watch it. But recently he covered Kid Icarus Uprising, and he brought up that next was going to be the Smash 3DS and Wii U games. Like that'll be the next episode that he talks about. But he calls them Smash 4, and not what the like fan base calls it, like Smash 4 as an FOUR, like the number. He calls them Smash 4 as in Smash FOR, like for the Wii U. I thought it was ridiculous, and I want to bring it up because it's just a little bit silly. He does like show his distaste, or he's talked about his distaste for calling it Smash 4, as in like the number 4, because it's technically the 4th and 5th game, but calling it Smash 4 is a little bit silly. Damn, that scene's always so brutal to watch. Like, hopefully that helmet's not tight on her head, because that thing was, like, just being jostled everywhere. But yeah, aside for that brutal scene, it's nice that Pikachu gets, not really a redemption, but he gets to rescue Samus in return for what she did for him when they first met. Cute little detail. Even though Ridley would probably be a Dragon type and Thunder wouldn't do that much damage. Oh, nice. I actually saw a mod recently where people modded in like types for every character, and like they did super effective, not very effective, and no effect. Like they just added like Pokemon typing to Smash, and it seemed really cool. I want to try out that mod, but I don't know if I have a way to do that. Also, it'd be like really cool to try and analyze the meta with those like rulings on it. I don't know. I feel like people should look more into that and see what happens, because that Pokemon chess shit was super cool. And the stage is clear. Versus Marks. That's another good song I recommend you listen to. Okay, so this is what I did fear. The episode is very, very short right now, but we're at a point where we've caught up with the original recordings. But I don't really want to cut the episode so short. I really want to get everyone... I want to give a little bit more value and not waste your time too much. So here was a thought. We've been seeing stickers, we've been collecting stickers, and I've kind of briefly mentioned them, but let's show them off real quick. Just because the levels have been getting a little bit harder. And this could be pretty valuable in the future. So the stickers list kind of shows you like what you have, who they're compatible with, and what effect they have. So like they're pretty self-explanatory, like head attack. If you attach it to Mario, any attack that involves his head would do more damage or more knockback. And the better the effect, the larger they are. And thus, you know, the less stickers you can hold, because they are physically inhibited by the amount of space. So you can kind of be clever with it, but if you give 2 giant arm attacks, it's probably going to be all that you're using. So it's kind of up to you how you like to play the character, what attacks you notice yourself using the most. But I don't know. I recommend you try it, and I think it might almost be essential if you are playing on harder difficulties. You can place them on multiple different characters. You can, or like you can like put stickers on a bunch of different characters, just depending on who you find yourself using more. It changes depending on who it is. Like certain characters, I'm actually gonna censor. Note to self to censor the bottom, because there's a little icon at the bottom saying what stickers are compatible with who, but they are spoiling characters that we have not yet seen, so I don't want to quite do that in case you haven't seen the story yet. But yeah, it's a very brief overview, but it really is just as explanatory. Like, it's super self-explanatory, and it covers a lot of ground. Electric attacks, launch attacks, resistances, food effects, item effects. They really are just spirits if you have played Smash Ultimate. I guess there was one more thing I wanted to cover. Oh, yeah, it was that if you get a game over while a character is holding a sticker, they will lose that sticker. So it's almost a, it's like not really gambling, but there's a risk and reward system. So it's not always just optimal to put these on. They are a usable resource. So just keep that in mind if you prepare to use them. I don't know why the fuck we have this many boos. By the way, you can put multiple stickers of one kind on a certain character, but on any given character, but yeah. That is weird. I might look into that. But that is a very brief overview of the stickers because we've been getting closer and closer to death. And if you want to do a deathless run or a perfect run of this, or just make it overall easier, it might be in your best interest to use those. But I've been talking enough. We have now caught up to the original series. So in the next episode, we're going to join my past self, where we tackle the outside of the ancient ruins, and also many other levels, and you'll see my future self, or my current self, again, I believe, in the final episode of the series, just to kind of give a reference of what happened. So, please, join the next episode, because we have a special guest alongside that. So, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.